Hello ladies and gentlemen. So today I want to show you guys something that is really cool, experiment a little bit as well. I'm pretty sure most of you have heard that AI is a thing nowadays. For most of you, AI is probably not something that you use in your daily life yet, but for me it is. I just want to show you some things that you can use it for, which I think is quite amazing. We're not talking about the AI that talks back to you. We're not talking about the AI that helps you search things on Google. We're talking about AI in pictures. Let me show you this. I have a little example about how it works, and then I'll show you what you actually can practically do with it. And before we continue with that, I now have this Instagram on which I will be posting videos that you won't see on YouTube. So if you want to see more of what's going on, search this on Instagram. Now let's continue. Alright, as you can see, I am using Photoshop. And I use Photoshop a lot for making the thumbnails for my YouTube videos. Today we're gonna do something else with it. Because Photoshop has this feature where I can down here click on generate fill, and I can type something like a tiger eating a pizza, and I hit enter, and it always generates 3 pictures, so you get to choose which one you think is best. And there it is. We have our first picture of a tiger eating a pizza. This one is very nice and atmospheric, but it is not eating the pizza. This one, the tiger's actually eating the pizza. And here as well. These two are more in nature. I mean, it's quite amazing, right? Like, the technology to do this is astonishing. Let's try another silly one. A pig flying a plane. I don't know why I'm thinking of animals, but for some reason I am. Alright, there is our pig flying a plane. This one is a little bit cartoony, which is fine. It can do cartoony things, stylized things. It can do picture, photorealistic. Here's another. As you see, it doesn't always get it right. The plane doesn't really look like an airplane. And then we have this one where for some reason the pig's head is where the propellers should be, and the landing gear are the pig's legs. So obviously it doesn't always get it right. Let's try one last one before I show you guys how you can practically use this for your own pictures at home. Downtown at sunset with UFOs. Let's see what it does. Well, there you go. Also, again, very stylized. That one too. I'm not really happy with these ones, but let's add the word photorealistic. How about now? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That's pretty cool. That one is pretty nice. I like it. And then we have this one too. Well, as you can see, you can come up with almost anything and it will do it for you. And then you just got the picture you want, you know? Alright, so here we have our next picture. This picture is one I took in 2017. I was walking around exploring the forest and I found this house. This is an abandoned house. You couldn't even get there with the car if you wanted to because the road was overgrown. But let's say that I took that picture and I was like, I wish I took a panorama. I wish I took more of what was happening to the right. So here I've got prepared the picture so that there is lots of blank space to the right of it, right? So I'll just select this area. And I'll ask Photoshop to generate fill. But this time I'm not typing anything in it, I'm just hitting generate. And let's see what it comes up with. Because what it now does, it analyzes everything that is already in this picture and will calculated what is most likely to be in the empty space. And here are the results. Look at that! It's like, if you can't even tell. It's amazing. There's just more forest there. That's really good. And you, as just like with the tiger before, you have 3 different options to choose from. Here we've got some birch trees. Here we've got one bigger oak in the center. And here we got, that result isn't as pretty because it's a little bit blurry, but isn't that amazing? You can just extend your pictures. And I took that picture in 2017. I don't know if it actually looks like that in real life. It probably doesn't. But does it matter? It makes your picture much better. It makes the picture bigger the way you wanted it. But now let's look at the next thing. So, let's say this little shed here. Let's say you're trying to sell this house, right? But this little shed here looks bad. You don't want it. So what I could do is I select that little shed and I hit generate fill. Again, I don't type anything. I just hit generate. And I think Photoshop is going to realize that I want to remove the little thing I selected. So let's see what happens there. And it's gone. Bye bye shed. Isn't that amazing? Again, I got 3 different options and you can see a change. I think the second option is the prettiest one. And there we go. The picture is so much different than it used to be. And I can show you the before and after. Here's after and here's what it looked like before. See it? That's an amazing thing artificial intelligence can do now for you. Let's take a different picture. Okay, another picture. This picture is me standing in front of the sunset on a big rock in a lake near here. I took this picture in 2008. That was before we even moved to Sweden. And if you zoom in here, there's a little surprise. As you can see, I still had hair and a pretty long hair too. Anyway, let's expand this picture. It's quite zoomed in. It is quite pretty already, but I would like it to be much bigger. All right, let's let it fill in this area and see if it becomes anything nice, shall we? Because I'm really hoping it will be, because this is a nice picture. I would like to have a bigger version of it. All right, generate fill. Here we go. Here's the result. And I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. There is this weird dark line in the water here, though. Don't know why it did that. It's a little bit strange. Let's see. The second version doesn't have that. Much better. It's much better. The third version. I like the second version best. Somehow the middle version is speaking to me this day. But yeah, isn't that awesome? All right. So now we know how to make pictures bigger. And artificial intelligence can actually help us with that, and that's pretty amazing. All right, here we have a picture of me a couple of years ago where I was in a zoo where they let you in to feed the monkeys. These aren't actually monkeys, they're primates, but they are ring-tailed macaques, I believe. Yeah, lemurs, no, they're lemurs. Anyway, so this is a pretty cool picture, I like it. But let's say we have this monkey here on my knee, the lemur here on my knee. And I don't like that one. That one is not really adding to the picture, it's just distracting. So let's get rid of it. I select it. I select generate fill. Again, I don't fill anything in the text bar. I just say generate and it's gone. It's just gone. But it also took away a little bit of my knee. But the second one still has my knee. So we're choosing that one. Perfect. Now, I would like to see more of the surrounding area in this picture. It is quite zoomed in, and you get to see a little bit of the lemurs and their habitat, but not that much. So let's make it a lot bigger, right? And just let it do its thing and see if we get something pretty cool. There you go, look at that. That's pretty awesome. There's a little deformed monkey on my leg there though. I don't know what happened with that one. That is a little bit weird. Let's see. Okay, the second one is also pretty good. We got another deformed monkey between my legs. I didn't think that would be a sentence I would ever say, but yes, there it is. I got a deformed monkey between my legs. Alright, maybe third time's the charm? Alright, as you can see, it has a little bit of difficulty with creating new animals from the start. But I like this one, the first one, right? So I could just go ahead and select this little deformed guy. And you guessed it, we can just have it fill the area again. And then it probably understands that I want it to get rid of that. So you can keep going with this. Like, if you're not happy with the result, you can work with the result to create something better. And there you go, the deformed monkey. I know it's a lemur, I just keep calling it monkeys. The deformed lemur is gone, and now it's a pretty nice zoomed out version of the original picture. Alright, this is fun. I'm having fun with this. How about we keep going a little bit? Let's get a different picture. That I took in 2019. I was going to America and they had us board the airplane on the tarmac, which is quite interesting. I thought that was interesting. And you know, we all take these vacation pictures that we all like, and sometimes there's just this one person in the background that you think like, it would have been such a nice picture if that person wasn't there, you know? I'm not saying that I don't like this guy, but this guy right here is taking some of my sunshine away. It's taking the attention away from me. So let's get rid of this guy. I don't know who he is. I'm sorry if you are watching, but bye-bye. We are selecting him and we're hitting generate and boop, he's gone. He's just gone. Bye-bye. I'm just amazed at how well this works. Like, just a couple of years ago, I did this as well by myself with Photoshop, and it took so much work. Let me undo this and show you what I had to do. Like, it was so much work. Like, I first had to select this area, copy it, and then move it over the guy like this. And as you can see, it doesn't really line up nicely. So then I would have to go ahead and carefully blur the edges, and I would have to adjust the brightness because the color difference. And there you go. Alright. And now I'm done with his bottom half, and it still doesn't look really good. But that was the easy part. That was the concrete. That was the tarmac. If I have to do his head, I would have to reconstruct the airplane by hand. It would be so much work. But nowadays I can just, you know, ask Photoshop to do it for me, and he's just gone. He is just gone. Now, let's say I think it's weird for these lanterns to be here. So I'll just select these lanterns above the airplane. I'll select a little bit of the airplane too. And I'll hit generate fill. And there you go. They're gone too. Isn't that amazing? Now, I could also be a little bit naughty and select this area. And now I don't leave it empty. I can go back to Mr. Tiger that we had before. So I type in tiger and let's see what happens. And there you go, there's a tiger. I like that he made the tiger look into the camera like, oh, I'm here doing a selfie with Steve. And then there's this version, just a tiger sitting there. and a version that's also waiting to board a plane. I mean, that is just a little bit fun. It's fun that you can do that, but yeah, you can fake pictures nowadays that easy. Just the idea of being able to expand your pictures, to add areas that if you took your picture too zoomed in, you can now make it bigger and you can barely tell that it was made by AI. You can get rid of certain people or background things that you didn't like and make the picture the way you want it, so you can nicely hang it on your wall. I think that's quite amazing. Now, before I sign off for today, let's just make this picture also bigger like we did with the other ones, just for fun and to see what's gonna happen, right? All right, let's make it generate and see what happens. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. As you can see, it doesn't always get it right. I don't know what happened to the back of the tiger. That is really weird. Let's check the second version. Not much better, is it? The airplane is very weird. The tiger's front paw is going into a different dimension, and the back end of it is also weird. This person to the left here is very blurry. Third time's the charm. Third time is a little bit better. The left side here looks more realistic. The airplane's wing is okay. It still looks weird, and the tiger's behind looks a little bit weird. But yeah, let me fix this a little bit. Let's fast forward through it, shall we? Well, there you go. I selected every problem area apart and let it work on the problem area one part at a time. And as you can see, it's a much better result. We fixed the chain link fence over here. It looks a lot better than it did before. The wing now looks nice. You couldn't tell that it was adapted, and the tiger's behind looks like a tiger's behind this time. So there you go. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. This was quite interesting, yeah, I liked it. I hope you liked it. How about this? I will make another one of these videos, but with your pictures. So on my YouTube channel page, you will be able to find my email address that is just for business reasons. But how about you send me one of your pictures through email, and I will expand your pictures, make them bigger, and see what it looks like. Because I know not everybody has Photoshop. Photoshop is a program that you need to pay for, and for me, I pay for it because I use it for my YouTube channel. But I understand that some of you would like to see it being used on your pictures. I will not be sending you your pictures back after they're done, and I will not be answering your emails. I will only be using your pictures in the video. So don't expect me to do your photoshopping work for you. This is just if you want your picture in my next YouTube video. So that was cool. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.